Simultaneously over joints we rock. We earn 30 years so you can say we got 3 turns. Live off the board, unlike you and your chess men. We install doubt in you and your yes men. And if the game had veins, we'll insert upheaval the ground. Cause the adrenaline we blend with the sound is octane, relieving the kings of all crowns. So are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Ready, set, steady, back. The rhythm as hard as you can go.
All right, Coach. First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check 31, check. Hey, alert, 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 alert. He's up, left. He's checking crack. King.
Mayfield on first down. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Army. Regular. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, Foxtrot.
Right there.
Hurry.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 54.
Now Mayfield. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Hurry. Regular.
Throwing, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Hurry. Hey, alert 33. Kill. Pistol. Under 10. Under 10.
Here's down again. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Single.
Alert. Bravo.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team right on the midfield stripe. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Look at me. Go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bray, the target that time, Michael Thomas. 3rd down here.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They run with Hines, and he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
On the punt as he gets this one away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin him inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hurry.
To throw, Mayfield. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. The linebacker Darius Leonard applied the heat. Mayfield in this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack.
Hey, 33. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Hurry, hurry.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Real. Point it right. Point it right. Point it right. Hurry. I got you.
1st down, Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Darius Leonard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down coming up. A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there?
Yes.
Maybe that extra that extra emphasis on it got him to jump, and they picked up 5 yards.
Run. Point it right. Point it right.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. He finds his target, Beckham. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
King.
Check safety.
Hurry.
I got motion.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's taken in by Callaway. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Here we go.
Hey, alert. Hey, Delta.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let's go, defense. And here we go.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
Hey, switch gears.
Alert.
Mayfield to throw it. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Check hot route. Hot.
Regular. Hey, alert 33.
No.
Kings.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Pistol. Check 13. Alert. Hey, Echo.
49.
My God.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like that one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, 82 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Real. Pistol. Hey! I got him!
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. 27 yards there, a first down. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check the backer.
Alert! Hey, wahoo! I got it!
On first and 10, Mayfield. Flush, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That's what I'm talking about.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, and he's got this one complete to Callaway. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
third down, the Colts beefing up the secondary. 6 defensive backs in the game.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
On third down, here's Hunt. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A good pickup there at 22. On first down, Hines. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Now it's Hines, and he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah. There you go. There you go.
They'll run on first down. It's Hines. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. Now Bray. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. 13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. Following the interception, Mayfield nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. They come up on second and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Mayfield. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game as we'll head down to Orlando. That's right. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you turn that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 45-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. This is Hines. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Let's go now. 50, plant.
65, 65, 65. Check.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Check. Fires the mic, fires the mic. I got it.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there. It certainly wasn't one of the more conventional plays ever run, but it gained a first down, and he got the ball in the hands of a playmaker.
First down, Colts.
Ready, ready.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
We are 61, matchbox, right. Get it.
They run the counter. Hines. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Partner, it's not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Hey, I think he's locked in.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, lock it.
They run the counter. Hines. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 14.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. A first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 4th down.
And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll run for it with Hines. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
218, chop.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. They'll run again with Harris. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter.
King.
Slam. Watch twist.
Alert.
Check 49. Joker. You got tight right there.
Real. Hey, Alpha. God.
A first down throw for Mayfield. He's going to air one out. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Eddie Jackson picks it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You draw Porter. Hey, do. Hard.
Safety screaming.
Leo.
Watch the twist.
Check 50.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Bray. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
And it's third down.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. Gone.
He's coming. We got double up.
Get it.
On third down, here's Harris. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. That'll be good for 6, but now it's fourth down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darius Leonard able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Mayfield looks to throw. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
I'm coming after you.
Regular.
Switch it. Kill.
Hey, alert.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Here we go. 90, Wolf.
Strip the ball. Strip that.
Yo, faster. 5.
And I think like this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Rock it. Ready?
To throw on second down. Bray, he's going to let it go deep for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and it's third down.
Quick hands that time to knock that one away. It sure looked like a short touchdown, but able to get a good break on the football and force the incompletion.
General West.
On third down, it's Hines. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this from 37. And his kick is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Regular. Hey, Haywood.
Mike 35. Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full streak.
Hurry.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. And he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And he completes it to Westbrook. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
Pistol.
49, guys. Mike, 49.
Hey!
Because I'm about to take you to school.
I got it.
4th down, Mayfield. He finds Beckham, complete. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Hurry!
Now Mayfield. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Jack 31. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Hey, alert 3. Shit. Kill. Hey, turn it out.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. That one looks like he'll throw here. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Just a couple there on the 2nd down run. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8 situation. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Keep playing hard, fellas. All game. Whoa! Let's get it.
And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set.
Look at me. Go. Now.
Looking to throw. Bray. It got his man. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Dante Fowler picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple, although I set you up by saying game balls, plural. But
I like where we're going with this, though. You say one to represent, like the best player of all of that. And I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You
Yes,
get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for Indianapolis, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.